Hey guys, this is North back again with another video. Today's video, I'm coming to you with another fragrance rotation video. These are the fragrances that I wore from Sunday to Friday. So let's go ahead and get it going. So on Sunday, from the house of MDCI Parfums, I wore Rose de Siwa. This one is a floral, woody, musk fragrance. The perfumer is Francis Kirkjohn, and I decided to wear this one on Sunday because I think it's an easy to wear fragrance. It's one I wanted to pick up. It's not, one of my all-time favorite fragrances, but it's very easy to wear. This one was released in 2006. Some of the notes on this one are lychee, rose, violet, vetiver, and musk. And again, it's just a floral, woody, musk fragrance. Easy to wear. You can wear this all year round. It does lean a little bit feminine, but that's pretty much it. It's one I think that I would be able to pull off during a hot summer if I wanted to. So that's what I wore on Sunday. On Monday, I went to the house of Chanel and I just wanted to break out the Eau de Cologne. So broke out the Chanel Eau de Cologne. This was one that I know I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of this summer. That's why I was lucky enough and happy enough to get the 200 ml bottle. This particular Eau de Cologne is an Eau de Toilette. It was released in 2007. Some of the notes on it are lemon, bergamot, neroli, and petitgrain. It also has tonka bean in it, so it gives a little bit different feel than 4711. It is in the same ballpark. It isn't that much different, but on the dry down, a little bit in the dry down, you can feel that difference-ness to it, and that's what I enjoy about it. It is a fragrance that is quite expensive on the budget for what you get, but I wanted to pick it up, so I got it. That's what I wore on Monday. On Tuesday, I wore from the house of Dior, I wore Eau Sauvage Cologne. This is one of my new favorite summertime fragrances. I've been giving these some wear because I am going to do my summer list and my citrus summer list and things like that. So I wanted to just give this a wear for the first time. Now, Eau Sauvage Cologne, this one was released in 2015. Some of the notes on it are bergamot, grapefruit, mandarin, petitgrain, hedium, and vetiver. Now this is not similar to Dior Homme Cologne. This one is part of the Eau Sauvage collection, and it does have that tart citrusness in it. So that's what I love about it a lot, but it also has that vetiver and pepper in it. So once it starts to dry down, it becomes more of like a well-rounded summertime scent with a little bit more personality than your normal like citrus forward fragrance. It is closer to Eau Sauvage than like Dior Homme Cologne would be, but it's totally different. It's completely citrus forward. It's a out of this world summer scent, and I'm glad that I found out about this when I did. I'm glad that I came across it, so that's what I wore on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I picked up a new Zara fragrance. Most of the Zara fragrances that I wore were all from those the exclusive Joe Malone line, and I got rid of most of them just because I've replaced them with like better summertime scents. Most of them were citrus scents, but this one is the newly hyped leather Jardin. Now, I tested this before I bought it. The reason I was very interested in it is because people were talking about it was a cheaper style fragrance, which it is. It's a leather, masculine leaning, like traditionally masculine leaning, like cheaper fragrance, I guess you would say. But these you would find in the women's section. This only lists 3 notes, which are grapefruit, rose, and leather. You do get all of that, but you get like this oak moss type feel. Now these Zara fragrances run around 40 bucks, at least where I live, and it's definitely worth the price. However, a fragrance like this will be mostly synthetics, and this is probably one of the best fragrances for the price that I've smelled in a long time. Moving on. On Thursday, I decided to wear a new fragrance that I purchased. It is a vintage fragrance, and this one is from the house of Givenchy, and this one is called Eau de Givenchy. So this particular fragrance, this one I have in my hand, is one from the 1980s, and this is considered a fruity floral fragrance. So this is this was originally a woman's targeted fragrance. It has a ton of notes. So some of them in it are grapefruit, mandarin orange, lily of the valley, narcissus, orris, jasmine, and oak moss. Now I did get a really enjoyable wear out of it. I'm trying to get more into florals. Mostly I just like rose. But I'm trying to get into other types of floral, and I really enjoyed wearing this. I came across it for cheap, and there was a 100 ml and a 50 ml bottle. I just picked up the 50 ml to see if I liked it, and also to see, you know, if it was worth anything as far as the resale value. But I just got this to go ahead and just give it a test run. So this would be my introduction to trying more like floral fragrances. That it has lily of the valley and narcissus, which are fragrance notes I'm not too familiar with, so this will give me a chance to check those out. Moving on to the last day. And the last day on this Blessed Friday, I wore, which I just got in yesterday, from the house of Areej dore, and this one is the history of an Indonesian oud. So I just got it in. You can see it's pretty much full, but I did get a full wearing out of it. I will try to speak on it in a separate video, at least my initial impressions. But this one I'm pleasantly surprised with. It was the cheapest out of the bunch, so that was one reason why I wanted to get it. The other reason was that I'll mention again is that he is based in Indonesia. Russian Adam is based in Indonesia, so he had history of Chinese oud, history of Indian oud, Kinam oud, and Indonesian oud. So I've never smelled oud from Indonesia. Usually the ones here where I live in Kuwait, it's usually Hindi, or it might be from some other regions that I don't know, Thailand or something like that. But I've never heard anybody say anything about Indonesian oud, so I really wanted to pick that one up. This one is like a little bit smoky, semi-sweet. It does have a little bit of that oud smell to it, but it's so much different than what I'm used to that I'm glad to have picked it up. So again, I'll try to talk about it in a later video, but that is my fragrance rotation for the week. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you wore this week. Are you getting geared up for the summer? Are you wearing more citrus forward types fragrances, or are you wearing whatever that you want? Me, I like to wear, if I'm going to be going to work, I like to wear whatever I want to wear because I'm going to be in a temperature controlled environment. But if I'm going to be outside, that's why I'm kind of transitioning to these citruses. So thanks again for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.